Blue Lock chapter 222 starts with Hayori, who is looking at Isagi and wants to be a part of the amazing level Isagi has reached. With Noah, who subs in for Corona, Best and Munich have changed their formation to a 4-4-2 system. We then see Bao talking to Snuffy, and they are both talking about a specific tactic, which is the reason why they are going to change their formation to the Berserker formation, which means that Uvas from now on will play in a 4-5-2 formation with Snuffy, who subs in for Sendu. Isagi is surprised about the formation change from Uvas, as it's completely different from before. Lorenzo and Nico are now up front as well, and there are so many Uvas players now that are attacking. Isagi is impressed about Uba's organizational strength, the combination of Nico's passing work, which can be used to look around, Lorenzo's zombie dribbling in the midfield that made the ball flow uninterrupted, and the tempo of play devilishly fast. Isagi is planning to cut off the pass, and Ubers now have stepped up their pace, and Isagi managed to pinpoint the location where he can cut off the pass, but Snuffy is interfering. Isagi is shocked that Snuffy was able to prevent the ball from being lost, as he was able to transcend Isagi's meta vision, but Isagi then gets supported by Noah, who comes to his rescue and linked up with him. And what is very impressive here is the fact that it got explicitly mentioned that although Noah and Isagi are pressing, Snuffy doesn't seem to be affected at all. Snuffy managed to pass the ball to Lorenzo, who passed it back to Nico, and Nico and Lorenzo are both sure that the flow of this aggressive attack pattern is unstoppable. An annoyed Nas then comes for Nico to stop him, but Nico is just telling Nas that he is the one who keeps messing things up and who isn't able to identify the plays on the pitch. Nico passes the ball back to Snuffy, and Snuffy commands his team to keep the flow, keep their head cool, and design the goal in their heads. Snuffy now passes the ball to Baru, and Baru is very close in front of the goal. Gagamaru is getting nervous now, as he realizes that Snuffy is making everyone too conscious, and Gagamaru doesn't know where the ball will go, as there are too many routes to shoot for Baru. Baru definitely is in Gagamaru's head, and is now planning to shoot, but gets stopped by KAISER and Isagi together. Baru is surprised about the block, and KAISER is also looking very irritated. And Isagi is thinking now that he was able to block the ball just in time, like KAISER, and that there is one player on the field that is able to see the latest future of this field, and with this, Isagi doesn't mean KAISER or Noah or himself, it is Snuffy that Isagi is referring to. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is insane. With the announcer telling the readers that this is the beginning of Snuffy, who is already dominating the battlefield and who is the most powerful brain, the chapter is coming to an end. Wow, so Best and Munich against Uvas is by far the most tactical match we've seen so far in the Blue Lock series, because most of the time it was always about individual abilities and qualities, but in this match it is all about pure game intelligence, which is awesome. So Snuffy is the one who can take meta vision to an even higher level than the others, and this also means that Isagi will see through this match how far his meta vision skill is and what he needs to do to improve his meta vision and view of the field. We've seen something similar like this in the past when Isagi faced Rin for the first time, which was a very important match for Isagi to get a better sense of how players move on the field and how to be able to read the flow of the game and use it to his advantage. And I feel like this matchup with Snuffy will bring Isagi to a new level in terms of reading the flow and developing his meta vision. And like I said in the past, Snuffy is by far my favorite master because of his past, his design, and now also his intelligence on the field, and I'm super excited to see what Snuffy can do to also get Baru back in the game, who, let's say, kind of became silent after he scored the first goal of the match. And I've also already theorized in the past that I think that KAISER and Isagi at one point will have to work together, which might possibly happen in the PXG match, as I feel that Rin and Chido might build an unstoppable duo who put their differences aside due to the help of Loki, and Best at Munich will only have a chance against them if Isagi and KAISER kind of work together somehow, even if it's unintentional. And yeah, maybe this is a hint or even the start of Isagi and KAISER working together in the future. Alright guys, what do you think about the upcoming chapter? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, stay safe and have a nice day.